What's up, family? So we got the sweetest Larry Bird revenge story ever told. Make sure you get this video a big thumbs up, man. I'm subscribed to the YouTube algorithm. It's totally free. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Come and join the family, man. Dang. Right up in there. Chuck him right in the side,
This
boy.
is Kent Benson. When he was a senior and Larry Bird was a freshman at Indiana University, he bullied Larry Bird so badly that Larry dropped out and transferred to a different school.
Jeez,
but
I
only
didn't know that.
2 minutes into Kent Benson's NBA career, this bully met his match and got some instant karma.
Jabbar hit him.
Yes, he did hit him a pretty good one.
I would say so.
Right in the temple.
My NBA debut went up against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I beat him down to his spot on the block, and there he takes and drives his elbow right into my chest. So we're jostling for position, and I just elbow him back. Nothing malicious, but elbow him back, but he put on a big act like he was hurt. He bent over and kind of fell back 10 feet. And you can see him, he takes a running start and sucker punches me right in the temple. Didn't knock me out, but it knocked me silly. I was seeing stars and birdies and
Dang.
everything else. He hit me so hard he broke his hand. He was out.
Dang. So my man was seeing stars and birdies in the sky, and then my other man hand broke.
21 games and had the largest fine in NBA history at the time.
So did Kent Benson really get what he deserved? Well, some people have said that Kareem threw a sucker punch, while others have said that Benson is the sucker for not protecting himself after his cheap shot. Either way, Kent Benson's history of being a bully led a lot of people to hate him, especially Larry Bird. In fact, Larry Bird hated him so much that every time Larry Bird's Celtics went up against Kent Benson's team, Larry tried to embarrass him. Like in 1985 when the Celtics played the Pistons at the Hartford Center.
I don't know if you remember this game, Larry, but we playing in Hartford. And we walk out on the court, and Benson is guarding Larry, right? And Larry looks at me and he was calling me cheesy. He goes, cheesy, like you putting him on me? He said, you putting him on me? I was like, that's all I got, man. That's all I got right now.
It's crazy how things came full circle, right? And it seemed like Benson just got what he asked for. Like with even Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like, why would you elbow a boy and think he ain't gonna do nothing back? Like, bro, you think you big and bad? Well, you is gonna be seeing birdies and stars by somebody, cause ain't nobody gonna be taking that boy.
Loop it to Parrish. Bird comes around the screen. Larry, good up fake. Another one, good one. He hits.
I'm surprised at the early matchup.
Benson over here jumping like
Bird.
a crooked to try to stop Larry Bird's
Larry, a
shot.
little behind the back pull-up. Two more.
Now, Bird's got a little bit of a quickness advantage on Benson, and if he stays outside, he can utilize that advantage.
Bird just kind of playing with Benson over there. Gave him about 5 fakes and hits.
Right in his face.
Larry Bird toyed with Kent Benson and gave him shot
Larry for 3.
Okay.
after shot
2:15 to play. Bird again. Got it.
after shot.
Bird wants the ball on Benson. Hits again.
Absolutely no
That's that
hesitation.
Cinderella shot.
They
Boy,
go right back to
made
Larry,
that
who's
ball like
immediately
nothing.
fouled by Benson.
Well, Benson's got to be talking to himself at this point.
Benson
Larry has hit
frustrated. Look at
everything, and Benson is trying different things to try to get Larry off his game.
And by halftime, Larry Bird had 24 points. And what
Dang.
happened at the end of this game was so poetic that even the best NBA scriptwriters could have never imagined it. But what did Kent Benson do to make Larry Bird hate him so much? Well, it all started during Larry Bird's freshman year at Indiana University.
I wanted to go Kentucky, but Kentucky quit recruiting me, so it was down to Indiana State and IU, so I went to IU.
I get back to campus, and I see Scott May and my brother, Lauren, who happened to go to Indiana University. And I asked my brother, I said, well, where's this kid named Bird? And my brother says, yesterday I saw him out on this road, and it's called 37. I saw him on 37 with his luggage. I think he went home.
Quinn to this day says to me, the thing that he regrets most is that when you first went down to school, he's not being there for Larry the first 2 weeks or so that he was at school at Indiana, because he still feels that had he been there, you know, we would You know, we be talking to him.
What happened in those
Yeah.
two?
Yeah.
What happened in
Recruit
those
him.
2 weeks? What transpired?
Can you imagine him and Coach
Yeah,
Knight together with
wow,
Quinn
well,
Buckner?
no,
there?
I can't. That's
It
why-
just, it would have been, I think the basketball gods were like, nah, we can't let this happen.
In Larry Bird's book titled Drive, The Story of My Life, Larry Bird said, "Things went well in the beginning. I didn't have any problems at first. But point blank, Kent Benson treated me terribly. He treated us freshmen as if we were idiots. Benson came down one day while I was shooting and just took my ball and went to the other end to
Oh,
shoot.
you think he big and
He
bad?
said, 'You freshmen don't deserve a ball.' Benson would come along and pull this stuff just about every day. When they chose sides, I never got to play. Benson had no idea what I could do, but he continued to treat me like a jerk, like I was nothing. I couldn't believe the way Benson was acting. And after
See, it's a difference, right? It's a difference when you're, you know, you trash talking and it's like iron sharpen iron. You helping a player do better and you just trash talking to get him sort of like, you know, you challenge him. But then it's different when you just trash talking and being a straight bully because you feel like you just inferior. Or let's put it like this. You feel like the person is inferior and you're the superior one. Like you're over top of them. Like you're big and bad, you know?
24
That's
days at
just
Indiana
corny.
University, Larry Bird had had enough and finally decided to leave school.
I couldn't stay.
Okay.
Reg, I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. It wasn't I was homesick or I didn't like the coach. I don't think me and Coach Knight would have had a problem because I never had a problem with my coach.
I don't think that I was quite smart enough or quite understanding enough of Bird's situation. I kind of approached it when he left toward the end of September. Well, you know, I wouldn't have chased May or Buckner or Abernathy, and I'm not going to chase Larry Bird either. Well, probably at that point in his life, Larry needed somebody to chase him a little bit and to show a little bit more compassion for his situation than I did at that time.
Did you feel like a failure when you were hitchhiking home?
No, I was glad to get out of there. The only thing I was worried about was when I got home how my family would react. And I can remember my mom was mad at me for 3 or 4 months after that. The first month we didn't even speak. And I can understand that, but I made the decision to leave and I was going to stick by it. I had everybody talking to me, trying to get me to go back, but I couldn't.
Larry Bird said, "Ever since then, I've wanted the Celtics to beat Benson's team whenever we play. I got a kick in 1985 when Kevin McHale set the Celtics scoring record of 56 points in a game when Kent Benson was guarding him."
31-28. McHale, yes, and a foul. What a quarter Kevin McHale's having.
Well, see, you got to follow your first mind, and Larry Bird knew it was time for me to skedaddle.
I'll tell you, he got great position on Benson that time. Benson was trying to deny him the ball. Lambier was over trying to help out. He got there a little bit too late.
It's a matchup Kevin usually thrives on. Short, tapped in McHale.
Boy, what an offensive quarter.
Celtics again are going to work on the Benson-McHale matchup. Boy, Benson is really leaning all over McHale. They find him, and he 2 taps, and it's home.
Benson got so frustrated in the third period that he picked up 2 quick tees, then got ejected.
Blaine Reichel, I think, has something on Kent Benson. Got to be a tee. I don't know which way Reichel's going.
My man look furious.
And he's gone.
My man look evil. Just look at his eyes.
Benson
man.
has just been tossed from the game.
That's very unlike Kent Benson. Ended up with a red face walking off the court. He was really hot.
But Larry Bird got his sweetest revenge in the second half of that 1985 game in Hartford, because after Larry Bird torched Kent Benson in the first half, Isaiah Thomas took over for the
You know
Pistons.
what Ken Benson look like, family? He look like Trevor off of GTA, like GTA 5, the game, bro. Like, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, Grand Theft Auto 5. He look like him. What is it? He look like the characters, one of the characters that you play with on story mode. This who he look like. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Kent Benson look like him. Real rap. Like, it's crazy. He look like him. Comment down below, family, if you think I'm Right. He looked like Ken Benson. Straight up evil. Because he weird and evil in the game. This is straight jerk in the game, for real.
In the second half.
If you ever played Grand Theft Auto.
I'm the team mascot, boy.
Like, it's no, like, I'm not even capping to you. I'm not even lying. Like, that's crazy, though, man. But look, what goes around comes around. If you treat people bad, eventually, though, your choices and how you live your life is how your life will be. Your choices, and if you don't treat things or treat people right or treat things right, that's not doing no harm to you, or if you're successful and you don't do right, you know, things can come crashing down.
Might have heard Maxwell yelling out, switch DJ, and then Isaiah just bangs it home anyway outside.
For Robert down low.
19 for Parrish. Isaiah, hoop-de-doo. Got
That
it.
is a circus shot.
Good grief. Isaiah must have looked at the halftime stats and said, I'm going to go catch Larry here. Isaiah in traffic, in and a foul.
Isaiah Thomas like a little midget, a little mean.
And as the game came down to the wire, the Celtics were only up by 1 point. The Pistons had the ball, and Isaiah Thomas was going for the win.
Well, I think they're going to go for the win myself. I think they're going to run the clock down, take one shot, and try to win it. They've spread the floor for Isaiah, who's running the clock down.
So.
Why not? You're on the road. Yep. Roll the dice and see what happens. Here's Isaiah.
That was a good shot.
Got it! With
That was
4
a good
seconds
shot.
left. What a
Great
player.
play. Courageous play at
Here it
that.
is. Isaiah goes to the Lambier pick, doesn't use it, reverses, comes back, and cans the jump shot.
Isaiah Thomas in this ball game has 33 points and 18 assists, which means he has accounted for 69 of Detroit's 130 points. Not bad for a 6'1" guard, huh?
Not a bad night's work.
So yeah, man.
With 4 seconds left, the Celtics down by 1. Everyone knew that the ball was going to Larry Bird.
I'm sure the Celtics will try and get the ball into Larry's hands somehow, some way. Whether he elects to shoot it or to get it inside will be, I think, determined by what the defense does.
Just 2 days earlier, Larry Bird was in this exact same situation versus the Portland
We're gonna go to the
Trailblazers,
corner.
down by 1 with only 2 seconds left on the clock. And Larry Bird did this.
Push out to
DJ
the
again to
corner
make
and
the
then
inbound
kick it out.
pass. They're double teaming Bird. Larry, fake.
Yo, this is the
Ball away.
best shot ever, bro. Historic shot.
Unbelievable.
I know they salty, boy. Bird's nest, baby.
Shall we take another look at this one? Bird gets out as far as he can go. Gives a fake to try and draw the foul. One dribble.
A little bit wrong. He
Hail
was
Mary
still
prayer.
tight.
Please go in shot. And there it is, folks.
Final score here at the Garden. Boston 128. Portland 127.
But this time, as Larry Bird finds himself in a situation that he's been in many times before, the only thing standing between Larry Bird and victory is Kent Benson.
Nah,
and
little
then this
Kent.
happens.
He can
Bird
be
had a
tall
little
all he
smile
want,
on
but
his
he's
face
little
as it came
Kent.
out too.
Can't be a
Here's
bully
Dennis,
in
gets it into
life.
Bird. Larry.
So you gonna bully
a
somebody
runner.
else. That's what happens.
Got it. Ball game's over.
Hurt people
Boston
hurt
wins.
people. And still balled out on him. Still got the win. Again, still scored. Still ended it. Put a bow on it and tied it
A
up.
game-winning shot on your college bully after destroying him all game long sounds like poetic justice to me.
Yep. You went outside. Can't stop that man. Look at Lambier. He said,
Pirouette heads up the floor.
come on, man.
Shows a little more emotion this time.
All right.
Lambier
give him
was
five,
a dirty
Larry.
player
Final
too,
score,
boy.
131, 130. Celts.
Ken
We'll be back.
Benson, I mean,
And he
that's
go,
why
I'm taking right down to the base
I think that's why they call them the Dirty Pistons. They play dirty.
line. I'm shooting right over them. So after the game, our buses were lined up next to each other, right? And Larry goes, "Hey man, don't ever put that guy on me." Like, right?
So, did Kent Benson really get what he deserved? Well, Larry Bird is arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, and Kent Benson's only highlight in the NBA is getting punched in the face by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Nights
So,
out.
I'll let you decide.
Lights out, night, baby. You know what I'm saying, family? How y'all feel about it? Do y'all really feel like Kent Benson was in Larry Bird way? I say no, man. He a little birdie. He got he got knocked out, night, lights out, everything. But on that note, family, get this video a big thumbs up. Peace. Larry Bird all day or no way.